You've probably heard it a million times. You should stay active as you get older. But what does that really mean? It's not about suddenly training for a marathon. No, it's about a much simpler idea, adding more life to your years. So today, we're going to break down the simple, totally achievable ways to do just that. Let's dive in. Okay, so let's start with a quick reality check. Check this out. Less than 15% of adults over 65 are actually meeting the recommended physical activity guidelines. But look at that other 85%. I don't see that as a failure. Not at all. I see it as a massive opportunity. It just means that the vast majority of us have this incredible chance to unlock some amazing, life-changing benefits.
All right, so why all the fuss? Why does moving more matter so much? Before we even get into the how-tos, let's talk about the why, because honestly, the payoff here is huge. I mean, absolutely massive for even small amounts of activity.
And when I say the wins are big, I really mean it. We're not just talking about long-term stuff like a healthier heart or stronger bones. We're talking about the things that make every single day better. We're talking deeper sleep, a sharper mind, and a real boost in your mood. And that whole better balance thing, that's not a small thing. That is your key to staying independent and living life completely on your own terms.
This is what it's all about. Let's forget the clinical charts and the jargon for a minute. The real goal is having the strength and the energy for the moments that truly matter. So how do we get there? The official guidelines might sound a little intimidating, but trust me, they're not. Let's break them down into a simple weekly game plan.
The first number you need to remember is 150. Health organizations like the CDC and the American Heart Association all recommend at least 150 minutes of modern intensity aerobic activity every week. Now, that breaks down to just over 20 minutes a day, and you can even split it up into little 10-minute chunks. Totally doable. So what does moderate intensity actually feel like? Well, forget all the complicated heart rate formulas. The best way to measure it is with the talk test. It's simple. If you can talk, but you probably couldn't belt out your favorite song, you're in the perfect zone. Your heart's beating a bit faster, you're breathing a little harder. Yep, that's the sweet spot. Here are some fantastic, real-world examples of what that looks like. And notice the variety here. We're talking everything from a walk or a dance to a game of tennis. It's all about finding what you enjoy. And hey, if you're short on time, you can do more vigorous activities, like swimming laps, and get the same exact benefits in just 75 minutes a week. Now, the second part of your game plan is all about strength. The goal here is to do muscle strengthening activities at least 2 days a week. This is the stuff that helps you carry in all the groceries at once, climb a flight of stairs, and just generally maintain your independence. And finally, especially for older adults, there's a third super crucial piece: balance. This can be as simple as standing on one foot while you wait for the kettle to boil, or maybe trying a Tai Chi or yoga class. Think of these activities as your secret weapon against falls. Now, knowing what to do is one thing, but actually doing it is something else entirely. So let's talk about maybe the most important part: how to stay motivated and turn all of this into lasting habits. The National Council on Aging breaks it down into 5 simple steps. And the big takeaway here is that motivation isn't really about willpower. It's about strategy. You got to make it fun, make it social, set small, achievable goals, track how far you've come, and keep a clear picture of that healthier, stronger you in mind. Let's just really lean into that first step. Make it fun. This is the golden rule. If you hate the treadmill, then for goodness sake, stay off the treadmill. As you can see, there are countless other options. Find something that makes you smile, because when you're having fun, it never, ever feels like a chore. Next up, make it social. Having an exercise buddy isn't just more fun, it's an absolute game changer for accountability. Knowing a friend is waiting for you is a powerful motivator, and it transforms a workout into a social event you actually look forward to. Of course, life happens. Roadblocks are definitely going to pop up. But for every common challenge, there is a simple, practical solution. Let's look at a few. Think of this as your cheat sheet for excuses. Bad weather? Walk indoors at a mall or try a free fitness video at home. Think it's too expensive? Hey, walking is free. And soup cans make great weights. Not feeling motivated? The rule is just do 10 minutes. That's it. Afraid of falling? Great, start with exercises from a chair. The point is, for every barrier, there's a simple solution. You just have to be willing to adapt. So where do you go from here?
Well, the most important thing to remember is that this whole journey begins with just a single step. And that first step, it can happen today. You have to let go of that all or nothing thinking. If you can't do 30 minutes, do 10. If you can't go for a walk, just march in place during a commercial break. Like the CDC says, some activity is always, always better than none. And please erase the thought that it's too late to start. The science is crystal clear. Your body can get stronger and healthier at any age. Those benefits aren't some distant goal. They're sitting right there waiting for you to claim them, starting today.
So I'll just leave you with this question. Forget about next week or next month. What is one small, simple move you can make today to start on this path?